Hello Virgos, my name is Stacy and I am coming to you from southern Mississippi. I hope you're ready for some truth. So we're going to start with what's crossing you, and let me see. I went ahead and shuffled the cards. So first card up, the Fool. Maybe we should shuffle these boo-boos a little more. We'll go ahead and put the Fool out because that's a good card, but just to make sure that we get them good shuffled. Alright, for your immediate future, Queen of Pentacles. That's me? No. Some cards jumped out. Nine of Pentacles. For your truth revealed. And for your final outcome, Five of Swords. Alrighty, so the Fool card, let's go ahead and pull some more cards because, yuck, I do not really like the spread so far. So let's get some more info. So we're going to go ahead and pull from the Hermetical deck. The Law of Knowledge comes out with the Fool card. The Law of the Wise comes out in the future. And another Fool reference. The Law of Infinite Data. Okay. Alrighty, so let's pull a couple more cards here. So we're going to pull from the Oracle deck this time, and then I'm going to go over each one of these sections with the 3 cards that we pulled in that section, okay? So for the first one, under what crosses you, I'm going to scoot this back just a hair. Maybe we can scoot it in. Alright, so I'm recording this a little bit differently today because I just don't have enough bandwidth to do this. And whenever you do a screen recording, it's not quite as good quality, which is the only reason I paid an arm and 4 legs for this camera. But I have to be able to do my videos, so whatever, right? Okay. So on the next section, we've got "12-sided die." So this is a reference to a game called Dungeons and Dragons, but there's also 12 zodiac signs, and there's such a thing as a 12-sided die in zodiac. So it could be a reference to any 12-sided die, but this has a particular reference to me. It's nostalgic because when I was in high school, there was a very popular song that referenced this by Weezer. So it's more like, you know, just a doorway to your past. Maybe there's something, you know, in the past that you're missing. Alrighty, and for your immediate future, past life friend is coming back to you. That has already happened to me for today. Okay, maybe not a past life. Definitely a past, a friend from the past. Okay? Which is kind of like this one too. This is the very, very same thing. It's like nostalgia, right? Past life friend, strong lives, strong vibes, happy lives. So that has to do with your association. It says here, under truth revealed, have faith in love and high divine love. And then for your final outcome, we have be a team player. Pretty good advice. Pretty good advice. Okay, so under what's crossing you, we got the Fool card, the Law of Knowledge, and the 12-sided die. So for your Fool card, it represents Uranus, and that is Scorpio. Or is it Pluto? I'll have to double check that. Check in the comments, okay? It means in the beginning there was innocence, you have spontaneity, a free spirit, nothing's holding you back, but it could be the ultimate potential on a journey. This means that you may be setting forth on a journey, okay? But you also have to be careful when you get the Fool card that you don't, venture out too far where you can't come back. You can't find your way back. All right, and then we have the Law of Knowledge, which, that goes right along with, the Fool card, because knowledge is power. And the more, you're not going to be foolish if you've been paying attention and if you're knowledgeable. And then we've got the 12-sided die, which, for everybody, this is going to mean something else. For me, this is nostalgia, but for you, this might have a totally different meaning, okay? And then under your immediate future, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And this is a generous person, entrepreneur, very talented, and a mood where people nurture, helping others succeed so you can also succeed. Receiving blessings. This is going to be an earth sign, most likely a Taurus, possibly a Virgo, or even Capricorn, possibly. So you also have the Law of the Wise. The Law of the Wise basically just, if you can't listen to others and what they have to say and keep an open mind, then you're probably not going to receive the wisdom of the universe because you're blocking it out. You might have your blinders on. You have to take your blinders off if you want to know the truth, okay? Alright, and your past life friend might come and knocking on your door. So this could be, somebody that you've never met before. And, if you don't really believe in past lives, then maybe it's just a friend from a long time ago. Alright, and then under the Truth Revealed, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which represents a safe place, but enjoy good life or close to it. You enjoy gardening, time to restrain, be poised, confidence, and graceful. Alright, it says coming into your own, having it all, refining your tastes. make sure that you do enjoy your life, and you might be dependent on others. This might cause you to be somewhat dependent on others. Alright, and then now this card is kind of strange because it's actually a scripture, and with most tarot readings you're not going to come across scriptures, but the Hermetic Law is definitely something that many people have used in scripture before, and I feel like this is very, very important. Okay, so the scripture says, "A fool uttereth all his mind, but the wise man keepeth in until afterwards." And it doesn't say afterwards, it says afterwards, W-O-R-D-S. So, in other words, if someone's coming to you and they're telling you something, once again, this is the second time in this reading that it says to listen, watch what people are saying to you. Don't just assume that you know what they're going to say and cut them off. Listen to what they have to say. Take it in, and then, you might get somewhere with them. It also says have faith and love, and you will achieve high divine love. Alright, and then your final outcome is the Five of Swords. This is the defeat card. Torn celestial planes, warnings, overconfidence, victory, potency, ample preparation, confidence, unwilling or unnecessary contributions from the losing parties. Alright, so as you all know, this is my sign as well. So this is not good. The defeat card is just showing that, basically it's hit the fan. Whatever it is that you've been trying to hold together, no more. You can't hold it together anymore. Torn celestial plane is like way worse than, that's not even just this plane, that's the whole, everything. But it does say a warning for overconfidence. So just be as humble as one can be. Sometimes it's really hard to be humble, especially when people talk down to you or treat you poorly, whenever you've helped them, whenever you've been over backwards helping people. But this okay. It's okay. Look, we're going to make it, and let's see what else these other cards have to say, okay? The Law of Infinite Data. Learning never stops. I really love these Hermetic cards because it's so true. When you think it's the end and you think this is your final destination, there's always something more that you can learn, something better that you can discern. And basically the lesson is be a team player, okay? Sometimes it's very difficult to be a team player when people, treat you badly or force you to do the majority of the work. But, if you're carrying the team, maybe see this guy right here, he's holding all these swords and he's dropping a couple of them. So that's his torn celestial plane. He's been carrying all these swords and he's dropping them everywhere, and he's just like, he's done. He's over it, you can tell. But I think this is right, though. You do have to be a team player in order to succeed. But since this is all so strange, and kind of very negative, I'm going to pull some narcissist cards and see if maybe we're dealing with any narcissistic tendencies. Now, this could be you that is the narcissist, or it could be someone in your life that's a narcissist that is dragging you down, causing you trouble, causing you indecision. It could be some kind of you know, anything. You don't ever know what you're dealing with. So we're going to just pull one Narcissist card and see what is it that we might be affected by. Arrogance. Alright, so if you're arrogant, if you think that you're better than the world, I feel like Virgos get a bad rep for this all the time. Part of the reason why I started this channel is because I feel like every time I read my horoscope, it's not really what I'm feeling, you know? It's like, that's not me, that's not how I am. So, it's either you, who's arrogant, or someone in your life who's causing you some issues and causing you to maybe not really want to be a team player. Okay? So, that's okay, you know? If you're not feeling like being a team player, I'm sure there's a good reason. Alright? And I also went through and redid all my Grimm cards last week and put, you know, a little bit of information on each and every one of them. So let's see which one the moral of the story is for this week. Beauty and the Beast. Value inward characteristics such as kindness over superficial qualities. Alright, so, you know, it's very important not to judge a book by its cover, but, you know, you can also get yourself in a world of trouble by assuming that you know who you're dealing with. Just because someone comes to you and they're nice and they're beautiful doesn't mean they're a good person. So there's more than just one lesson here on face value. Many people I've known that had long, beautiful hair, you know, I'm talking about a man now, you know, they're like a hippie, you think that they're sweet, you think that they've got your back, and then they turn and steal all your money and run for the hills. So you never know who you're dealing with. Just because someone comes across sweet, nice, and understanding doesn't mean that they won't rip you off and steal every penny of your money and never come back. So just be so careful. It doesn't matter if somebody looks scary, or if they look like they might be on drugs, or if they don't always jump to the worst conclusion, but also keep your guard up, because someone who's really nice and sweet might be arrogant and rude. They might take advantage of you, they might rip you off. You never know. You just don't ever know who you're dealing with. Alright, so there's a start, and my dear Virgos, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you strength and courage to move forward with your life, and don't feel bad about the final outcome. You know, it's just a warning. It's just a wake up call. Alright, and thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, share, and all that good stuff, and I will catch you later.